What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the show, Bullet 8, back with a video for you guys today. It is ZGirls, the last one, the last video that I will be doing on ZGirls. And yeah, it's crazy because I stopped playing this game 2 years ago, as most of you know. I left the school in the hands of someone else who they hadn't been on for over a year and some change, and then got on, I guess, maybe a few weeks ago, and did some attacking, and then haven't been back on again. Neither of us play the game anymore. I left it to him, because I figured he'd take care of the school or whatever, and they did for a while, but life kind of catches up and you move on. And personally, everybody knew I quit, long before, just because of the fact that it was one of those things where I had different things going on at that point. Plus, my life became way busier, and truthfully, this game to me is just trash. I mean, a city just weak. It's just weak. And give you guys my final tips on what you can do if you're going to keep playing this, and who knows, somebody's going to end up with this school right here. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over and check out the game. All right, so we are back in here. God, this is so crazy. So yeah, I normally came on the game only to make videos, and then to just give them pointers on what they needed to do. Nothing on this school, nothing has been upgraded, changed. It's been easily almost 2 years, almost 2 years now. Nothing's been changed as far as the troops, the gear, anything like that. It's just all been maintained. And yeah, so when I first started playing this game, we played some pretty strong people, and I fought even when my school wasn't shit, or this school, because it's not my school anymore, this school. But when it was harder to actually, defeat larger alliances and stuff like that, and I always played by myself. And a couple of years ago, as you all know, myself and a few people from our alliance, we wiped out the largest alliance in our city in under an hour. And everybody's like, no, it was you. I always say it was our small little alliance of people that we had that went in, wiped them out, and made 90% of their alliance quit. Yeah. And you know what? Hold on, what time is it? Ooh, I should do something. Whatever. But yeah. And since then, I guess it was maybe a week or more, maybe about a week or so ago. So I get the notification something's going on. It's like extremely late my time. And for the next 7 to 8 hours, as I call them, little Lumi, Kid Lumi, who's the leader of the alliance that we wiped out in the game. You all know him, the whiniest kid in this game, to be honest about it. He tried zeroing this school, and it did not work. And mind you, again, nothing's been upgraded for 2 years, which is sad. Which just says, this school was in a city that, in my eyes, was just like, it's just weak. I stopped because of different things in life, but at the same time, it's just because the game got old and boring. And if you guys don't know, it is broken, and it has been broken for quite some time. In fact, I actually allowed the updates that needed to happen today. The other person that would get on the account or whatever, they didn't care either. So you'll notice though, even the little pay block right here is missing. If I try to go into, where's it at? Into the survival battle, the game will crash. It will just crash, that's it. And it forced me to update. At one point in time, what I did was I decided to go ahead and put an older version on it. And if you guys ever run into any problems with the updates and things like that, you can find the APK to go ahead and put an older version of the game on here, which will allow it to run smoothly. The problem is that you may end up running into certain glitches and things like that. And those glitches go against you, honestly. This game is so screwed up that, I mean, let's think about something here. This right here. I don't know how long ago it was that this was supposed to be set up, but the Vehicle Institute, they never finished it. And for those of you that have been playing this for any amount of time, you know what I mean by they haven't finished it. Most of you are probably like, oh, you can upgrade it and you can like blah. No, it wasn't just about that. There was other stuff that they were supposed to do with it. Look at this, not available yet. Still, that's easily been like a 3 to 3.5 year old situation. The Tech Institute, they were supposed to have already added on another mech. Hasn't happened. They kind of switched focus onto their newer game, the ZGirls 3, which is, you know, from what I understand, trash within itself. 2 and 3 were both trash. And I don't even know why this is going on right now, because all of these troops on this school are about to get zeroed out. They're all going to be zeroed out. I'll get to that later. But anyway, so to the little few things that, you know, I'm going to tell you guys about it as far as what you can do with arena and championship and stuff like that. Look, the bottom line to it is I've already made those videos, but there have been new enablers that have been put on here and new skills and different things like that. And in all honesty, the newest enablers on here haven't even been added to this school because, again, no one's been on here to do anything to it. This school is just a tank in and of itself. And that point was proven yet again when someone tried for nearly 8 hours. I mean, an entire, like most people's average work day to destroy it and couldn't do it, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But the things that you guys have to remember is this. All right, first off, when it comes to arena, let's see. Can I get into arena? Using this freaking, oh, did it just, oh, I was like, this bitch better not have crashed on me. Using this app to, or the system I'm using in order to run it on PC, I forget that I can't just one-click something and everything else. So we're gonna go into arena. And in fact, we're gonna go into the arena of valor and blah, 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 and yada, yada. Let's see. Now, arena and championships, if you guys don't know, they kind of, you know, work hand in hand. So let's see. And this is another busted situation right here. This enabler, Catherine Edwards, should not be here. Nana, if anybody, should be the third enabler that you use in championships and stuff. But people use it because she's actually glitched out when it comes to attacking another school. So if you didn't know that, now you know. She is glitched out. She's broken when it comes to attacking another school. And the thing is, you have to make sure that she's at level 50 in order to give her the weapon and to actually connect her to that ultimate weapon. What most people use on her is the sword, I believe. Again, I don't have her set up this way, just whatever. But I mean, you can take a look and see how they're lined up, all right? And based on that, knowing what your troops are set up like and everything else will determine how you set that up. So I believe that was Carbird Mech. So just to test it out, I'm gonna go the same exact route just to see what happens. And I can tell you right now, doing this is to your advantage, so that way when you go into championship and everything else, you'll already have an understanding based on what, if you look at your challenge record and the stuff that's there, you'll know how badly you lost or how, easily you won. And that, bruh, that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Shouldn't happen, but it did. That should not have happened. I love it. Oh, I love it. But, but hey, look, that will actually allow you to kind of change what you need to change in order to go into championships, the championships and things like that, which championship will start again tomorrow, 24 hours from now. Yeah, essentially 24 hours from now, it will start up, the new championship. And right now, it's already set for you to go ahead and apply, which, whatever. So anyway, beyond that, the only other thing that I would honestly say is, if you're going to keep playing this game, maintain. Oh, well, actually, before I even go to that, here's another thing. When it comes to your buildings and stuff like that, I purposely killed off a bunch of troops just to see how much of an adjustment this made. But when it comes to your buildings and everything, wipe out what you don't really need. And I'm going to tell you right now, at some point it's going to become a thing. You just don't need RSS anymore. What you need is to make sure that all of the all of the medical institutes that you can possibly build should be built, and they should be maxed out. They should be at level 5 on this here. You go to 30, and then you have to go through all the way up to 5. This is one of the ones that was just built in, in fact, just to test out the whole situation. That, and then the other one is, oh my gosh. Oh, I hate how that works. Where's it at? Shelter. Shelter and medical buildings should be maxed out. Then if you have space, well, you're gonna have space, because I think it only allows you for 8 of each. So 8 shelters, 8 clinics. That's it. Make sure you max those out. And then everything else can be whatever resource you have the biggest problem with, getting. Beyond that, all of your alliance stuff. Your alliance stuff plays a huge, huge role. So your alliance technologies, you need to work with your alliance to max that out. Unless, you're a one person wrecking crew, or you're not in an alliance. And I did that for a long time. And I joined the alliance that this school is in because they were a group of cool ass people. The group that we go against, or that we went against constantly, STL trash bags. Like I said, we wiped them out to the point that almost 90% of their group quit. There's still a few of them that are there, and they hold the shittiest grudge and can do nothing about it. But go with a bunch of people that you're not going to sit there and bicker and bitch and argue with, kind of like they do. All right, that's just what it is. Now, the other things that you need to focus on if you're going to keep playing this game is this here. And this one, I know she has nothing on it because I just never did anything. So right here, when it comes to the bloodstone situation, I made a video on how you should you can get bloodstones, how you split them, how you position them, the strength and abilities, and so on and so forth. And the thing is, some stuff has changed since that video was made. What I'm going to tell you is that you should have them on your primary enablers, and the secondary enablers that go down the line. And if you don't know what I mean by that, well, before I go and show you that real quick, understand that some of the most critical things for you to have on here, or to try and increase the most attack, HP, critical damage percentages, and then if you can get like effect resistance on there as well, that's great. And you know what? Let's see. This one here alone. Oops, no, I'm about to split that bad boy. Woo, that'd have been bad. Well, let's take a look at this one. All right, so this one here, they auto lock it at 5 once you hit level 5 on them. This one I think is freaking trash, but the attack is plus 142, and in fact, I'm gonna split this to get rid of it and get the resources to actually upgrade or allow for someone else to upgrade the next, a different one, essentially. So attack is plus 142, is effect resistance plus 4%, defense plus 10. Defense is kind of important now too. HP, and then the HP bonus. Now, the reason why there's a difference here is because you have HP. Now, if you can get a high number in HP, so let's say this was plus 142 instead of plus 40, and then you hit plus 8% on top of that, or even better yet, if you can get it to where it's like plus 15.x, you know, whatever percent, holy shit, that is a bonus to your enabler. And that plays in when it comes to your arena, your attacking. All of that stuff comes into play. That's the only reason some individuals are strong enough to go against you in actual PvP attacks, is if they have a higher grade of those bloodstones set up on there. I know I was going to show you what I meant by, oh, well, I think it might be beyond the time I can actually show you. Yeah, it is. Let's see. You know what? I can't go into this though. So, taking a look at, oh, come on, man. This kid will never quit. What's funny is the STL Alliance, I know that it's so sad because the actual, what's his name? The leader had to take over multiple accounts on there just so it looked like he still had a lot of people going on there. All right, so if you notice, okay, there is a specific enabler attached to each one of these slots. I don't know why it doesn't have one on this slot, but this is what I'm talking about when you set up your enablers. And if you want to check this out, go back and check out the Bloodstone tutorial that I did for you guys. The other part of it is this here, the skills. These skills are absolutely critical to you winning as part of this game now. The skills are based on the star number here, which are based on, of course, your enabler's level and different things like that. But the stars you actually get from different events, as well as you can use the tokens for the individual enablers in order to go ahead and upgrade their star levels. The better the star level, the more of the specialized skills. And most enablers have 2 different skill sections that you can actually check out. And just to go back and kind of give a refresher on that real quick. So going back in here, let's see, an enabler that has skills. I don't even remember at this point. I think she does, yeah. All right, so when you take a look in the skills section, combat skills, you'll see, there you go. There's 2 different ones. Look at this. This is unlocked and has not been set up. None of this stuff has been set up. I told you all, I haven't upgraded the fucking thing. And most of the stuff that you actually can use in order to bring up the star levels and everything else are all sitting in boxes inside of here. There's tons and tons of shit in this school that just, whatever. Which brings me to the end here. So what's gonna happen to this school is I'm gonna zero it out. I'm going to kill off all of the troops, get rid of all of the RSS. I mean, literally zero the school out, because it's absolutely hilarious to me the fact that, these people, they want to try and attack, but can't win. And I want to make it a point that, hey, look, you know what? You never got to beat. It's so sad. But no, seriously. The other option is I'm going to give the school away to somebody, and it's one of you. So for those of you, I haven't decided yet whether it's, well, you know what? We hit 1,000 and I'll just choose somebody from those who actually watch these videos and play this game. I know there's a ton of you, and I've talked to most of you, whether it be on Facebook or Discord or something like that. Or also, the other option is this. Up until, you know what, I think this would be the way we go about it. Up until July 1st. July 1st, June 1st? June 1st is about almost a month away. So let's go June 1st. Up until June 1st, for everybody that comes onto this video, goes ahead, gives it a like, subscribes. I have to see that you subscribed, and leaves a comment. And the comment has to be your in-game name, your city, your alliance, if you have one, or your city number, your alliance, and or the alliance name if you're in an alliance. And yeah, just those things right there. And somebody's gonna get this account, all right? But hey, I wanted to keep this short. Those are most of the things that I needed to go over with you. If you don't understand the actual gear system as well, just on a quick rundown, your armory has all your equipment and stuff like that in there. And in the storeroom, understand that this right here, let's go with one that's not equipped real quick. So the fairy gear, honestly, a lot of it you're going to break down and get rid of for the elements and things like that, but it can be upgraded to +5 at max, and then it's actually given excuse me. The fairy gear can be upgraded to +5 at max, and then it's actually given some form of connection, and that connection is based on these here: coordination, collapse, or perseverance. And that's all going to be based on what you're trying to do and how you change your actual gear and stuff like that. The other part of it is making sure that your elements are intensified, splitting those and actually putting them onto each enabler, making sure that they're all set up and everything else. And this is so crazy because I have all of this materials and stuff like that, and there's tons more that haven't even been opened that are inside of boxes here. But most of these things you will actually find on my channel. Just go back and look at the ZGirls videos and go through each one of them, because I'm breaking down most of the gameplay for this game, all right? But go ahead, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, this is the last time that I will be making the ZGirls video. I mean, unless it's something you all absolutely want me to cover. But I'm still gonna probably say no to it. I'm the Shell Bullet. Thanks a million for watching. Y'all know how this goes. I enjoy making these for you, but as far as ZGirls goes, I'm out.